Hey guys, I'm Munir. Welcome to Stock Market's podcast. I am super excited to talk to you about a concept that I like to call the two types of people. It all comes down to stairs and elevators. And these two things, they're just like objects, right? They're just ways to, go up and down. But there's a very, very, very important, subtle psychological difference in the kinds of people that use both of these technologies. And as soon as you understand that difference and apply it to other aspects of your life, it will literally create game-changing results so fast. I remember I first understood this concept about 2 years ago, or maybe I guess it was 4 years ago when I started really getting, maybe it's 5 years ago, I don't know, long time ago, when I was really starting to get into working out every single day over and over again. And ever since I consistently started doing that, it totally changed my trading, totally changed my investing. And it all comes down to this concept of doing things that might not necessarily be easier. Things that aren't the normal way to go about it. But once you understand the importance of doing what's the right thing, doing what actually matters, the results you get will just absolutely skyrocket, which is super exciting. So I cannot wait to talk to you about this concept. It's super pumped, and I'll see you after the intro.
So the big question is this: how do investors like us, who don't have a PhD in finance or millions to start investing, how do we grow our bank accounts to build real savings and retirements and yet still have the time to do what we really love? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer.
Awesome. All right, so here's the deal. There's two options, right? The first option is, you take the elevator and, you click the button and you wait, and very often you'll wait longer. And what I'm thinking about here are buildings that have maybe 5 floors, give or take, max, right? Because there's obviously a limit. You're not gonna, at least most people, I've done it before. I've climbed hundreds of flights of stairs just for fun. But most people aren't going to do that. And it doesn't really usually make sense. If you're in, a giant skyscraper, there's kind of one over there. It doesn't make sense to do that, right? But there's a very subtle distinction between low volume stuff. So here's the concept, okay? You got an elevator and to click the button and to wait for it, it usually will take a huge amount of time. And very often it could literally take longer to wait for the elevator than it would take to, open up the door, walk up the stairs, and just walk there. And so that's sort of the first thing, is this idea that you're waiting. The question is okay, well, why are you waiting, right? And most often the answer is people are waiting because they want to take the easy way out, because they want to do sort of, the least effort possible, and they want to put the least in and get the same result that everybody else gets. And even if, you take the elevator and you get to the 3rd floor or wherever you want to go, you might, it looks like you get the same result as somebody else, but in reality, if you look at it at a deeper level, you're not going to get the full result as somebody who takes the stairs if you take the easy way out. The person who takes the stairs every single day is naturally going to have some strong legs get swole, because why? Because they go through the effort, they go through the actual process to get it done, and they're also they're going to get it done faster. And so we'll kind of get into that more when we talk about stairs and doing the tougher things. But what's really important to realize is that a vast majority of people will take the easy way out whenever they can see it. And what sucks is a lot of the time, recently the power went out, and because the power went out, the elevator didn't work, and there were literally groups of people just standing in front of this elevator trying to click the button over and over again, because a lot of people, they'll get so used to the easy way out, they get so used to sort of using cheating, right? Or you're using technology that, in reality, to an extent, it's super awesome. I'm not saying elevators suck. If you've got 50-floor buildings, you need to have an elevator. Anything over 5 floors is pretty intimidating, I think. But if you're taking the elevator, what's going to happen? It's literally slower. You're throwing away time doing something that's literally hurting your health. Because you're not getting that exercise. But most importantly is it takes usually way more time to wait for the elevator, get on the elevator, have the elevator go. And obviously there are use cases for it, right? If you're carrying a bucket of things, or if you have a lot of stuff, or if you just had leg day and you're super tired and you can't even walk, yeah, okay, those are good excuses to use the elevator. That makes sense. But for a vast majority of people, you're gonna get so much less out of the elevator, and so much more out of the stairs. Because look at these stairs. You see those stairs? Those are stairs that lead to what? They lead to more effort, more energy, and more activity. And that's going to do what? It's going to pump up not only your own personal physique, but most significantly, it's going to up your energy throughout the rest of the day. So for me, like working out is so massively, insanely critical for investing and trading, because if I don't have the energy that comes from that kind of activity, and if I don't know every single morning that the most difficult thing I will do is already been completed after I work out, like if I don't know that, I'm not going to trade well. It just won't happen. And I know very few people that are like massively successful active money managers who don't have a consistent daily workout regimen. And the reason why is because you have to have activity. You have to have movement, and that's something that you just don't get with elevators. So not only are you throwing away your time and really destroying opportunity costs of like where you could be, what you could be doing, but sort of even at a greater extent, you're crushing your energy, you're crushing motivation. And I think a really great way to explain this is I remember probably 5 months ago, one of my accounts got frozen because of the PDT rule, and so like I couldn't trade for a little bit, and it made me super sad. Like if I can't trade, I feel so bad, and it's just like because all I want to do is trade stocks, like my favorite thing ever. And so I couldn't trade for like a week, and while this was going on, I noticed myself visibly like looking at the stairs. And I would say, look, I've got two options here. My first option is to be normal. My first option is to be average and take the elevator. My second option is to do more and take the freaking stairs. And I remember I would stand there and I'd be like, you know what? I don't have motivation. I don't have passion. I don't care enough to take the stairs. And so I would stand there waiting for the elevator. More and more. And it would totally crush a motivation. It would totally destroy my energy for the rest of the day, because I would be used to doing the easy thing. I'd be used to taking the shortcut. And as soon as you tell yourself or your body or whatever that it's okay to be lazy, that it's okay to do something easy in any aspect of your life, because remember, like how you do one thing is gonna have a massive impact on how you do something else. The moment you tell yourself, you're like, look, I don't have to take these stairs, right? I can just walk in here and take the elevator, take the easy way out. It's gonna destroy my productivity and crush my health. The moment you start to realize, you start to convince yourself that's okay, you're screwed. And it's a really bad hole to come out of. And I remember that because I was literally stuck in that hole for probably 8 years growing up, where I would like constantly be lazy. And I would literally walk from about where I am right here to all the way over there, like, I don't know, 50 yards or something. I would walk like 50 yards past a staircase to get on an elevator, to take the elevator up one floor, to then come back and walk another 50 yards in the other direction, because I didn't want to walk up like maybe 20 or 25 stairs. And because I was so lazy, and I was also really fat, but mostly because I was really lazy and had no motivation, no passion, no vigor, and no sort of direction, like I would always take the elevator. I'd always take the easy way out. And so because of that, I had very little applicable marketplace results. It was, very ineffective strategy, and it just doesn't work, which it sucks, because it's a self-fulfilling loop. Like the more you take the elevator, the more you take the easy way out, the more reliant you get on the elevator, the more reliant you get on the easy way out. And because of that, all of a sudden it becomes more and more difficult. Like if you don't take the stairs, and if you don't work out ever, and if you don't like have any muscles in your legs whatsoever, and then you're trying to walk up 3 flights of stairs every day, twice a day, 4 times a day, forever, like that's tough. And so it's really important to start as soon as you can doing things the right way. That like everyone knows, that like it's better to take the stairs. It's faster, it's healthier, and it allows you to get that result faster in all aspects of your life. And as soon as you sort of understand that concept, it becomes way easier to actually have success, especially with investing. I cannot stress how important this is for investing. It's just so huge. And so that's sort of something that was on my mind this morning, something that I thought was really critical. And I hope that you got a ton of value learning about the two kinds of people. The first kind of people being the people that take the easy way out, the people that take the elevator without and they would just take it because it's the easy way out, versus the people that actually go and they do what is like the right path. They do what they know to be sort of the most effective path possible, and they actually do take those stairs. They actually do give their all and push themselves to be more, and most importantly, to just do what's going to get them a result faster, a result better. I remember, and I'll kind of finish on this, I think it's kind of ties it all up really well. About a week and a half ago, you guys saw Tesla. Absolutely insane. I made a whole video on it. It's in the production studio. It's a little more fancy. And the stock went to $1,000, give or take 960, after it was at 250. Within like a month and a half, the stock basically quadrupled. And my aunt, you guys heard about this in the video, but basically she had like, I think 60% of her portfolio in Tesla. And I give her a call and I'm like, yo, get the hell out of that stock. Because everyone had been buying short-term calls at a grand, and they had literally gone up by a factor of 100. It's insane. Like, it's so crazy. And so that's kind of how you know that the market is peaked and everyone's done. And the stairway here is selling at the top and then taking your money and kind of buying at the bottom or whatever, and just doing what you know is right. And the elevator way is to just buy and hold for the next 10 years and not care, which I think is so crazy. Like, people that are like, I'm gonna hold this stock for 10 years and I'm not gonna sell even if it goes to the top. And over the past, I don't know, 5 days, the stock's down like 20-30%, and for her, like, that's 6 figures. And so, like, you can sort of capture so much more with so much less effort if you just put a little bit more in. And because she took the easy way. It's hard to say it because, like, you obviously never know with financial markets, and especially with bigger stocks, it's like, but I mean, dude, sell half or something. But anyway, the whole point of that was, like, the easy way was to not do anything. The easy way was to not care, and the hard way was to actually take action and make the trade. I remember this week I had to close out, or I got to close out a position on AMD. I took a 60% loss on it. It was really harsh. I got puts at 39 strike, and oh fuck, it was bad. It was pretty bad. I was totally wrong on it, and I think it's just time difference. A time difference was the biggest thing. But what's cool is I know that in the next 6 to 12 months, that stock is going to peak so hard the moment that the market peaks. Which you just can't predict the market. It's just extraordinarily difficult to predict the market. And so I know that the moment that happens, and really what I'm looking for is a weekly MACD crossover. The moment I see that, I'm putting all that cash straight back into like $2 OTM puts. And the moment that happens, I know that investment will go up by a factor of about 20, give or take 22 in the next year, which is phenomenal. I mean, it's just amazing. And the reason why that's even possible is because I got out of this position right now that was losing, and I got off the elevator that was the easy way, and I said, look, this is not working. I need to get off, and I need to go and take the better way, which was to get on the freaking stairs, walk up to the top, be willing to sell, take that loss, book it, and then move on to the next investment. So that's really the big, critical, massive key here, is to sort of understand exactly where you are and then where you want to go, and then make sure that you're getting there the most effective way possible by taking the way that, I mean, I don't know the statistics, but I bet like 100% confidence that more people take elevators and stairs just because they're lazy. And what's that do for most people? Well, it freaking leaves them in the dust. It leaves them without the impact that they want. It leaves them struggling to get by, versus the people that just put in a little more effort to take the freaking stairs are the ones that are out there absolutely crushing it every single day. So that's the super big message. Hope you got a ton of value at the podcast. Go out there, apply it, absolutely crush it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you. Bye.
Want more stock market secrets? If so, you can get your free copy of my best-selling book, 9 to Noon. You get your free copy plus $11,176 of unannounced bonuses. It took me years to uncover, completely for free at 9tonoonsecrets.com. Inside 9 to Noon, you'll find the top 38 secrets you can use to double your portfolio every 2 years and make upwards of 10% daily.